Friends, this is Bhupati Raj, Mantra IAS Academy, Hyderabad. Today's MCQs, multiple choice questions of current affairs particularly. The total news of today, which were covered by All India Radio News at the same time, DD News and some newspapers issues. We have taken these things in a multiple choice format like question format. So very important video. Share to your friends and those who are preparing for this examination, definitely watch my video, my friends. Please come to the point here. The first question here. Operation Sindoor was launched in response to which incident? Option A, Uri attack. B, Pulwama attack. C, Pahalgam terror attack. And D, Mumbai attack. You know, my youngsters, it's a very important question, of course. You might be knowing this. Very unfortunate. That's last year, same date, Government of India. This is what, of course, this Operation Sindoor launched. But same thing before that. This is the base 7th and 6th and 7th, of course, the 2 days operation it was. But attacking occurred in Pahalgam. That's on 22nd of April. Very bad incident. I covered all the things in my news analysis. 26 persons lost their lives. That's a very bad thing. So it's a retaliation program and no completely zero tolerance toward terrorism. That's Operation Sindoor. But the option for this question here, Pahalgam terror attack. And very important point, second one here. Operation Sindoor targeted terror camps located in option A. First, of course, 3 statements I've covered here and options are here. Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Afghanistan. So, but out of these 3, 2 are correct. One is Pakistan and this one. Where is the option here? Please check it. So 1 and 2 only, that's in B bit. Option for this question is B. Then come to the point of question number 3. Which terrorist organization were reportedly targeted during Operation Sindoor? Option, of course, 3 statements I've covered here. 3 organizations. These are purely terrorist organizations. So Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Hizbul Mujahideen. Yes, these 3 actually we have. So option for this question, but all the 3 organizations were mentioned in connection with this Operation Sindoor. So option D, right answer, beta. Very important point, of course, you can expect this type of question. There is a chance of asking this type of questions on an exam. Article 174 of the Constitution deals with. I just mentioned in my news analysis, this previous video that. So what is that actually? The powers of the governor, right? And very fantastic thing it was mentioned in that Article 174. Just you go through that if needed better. Purely Article 174, even if needed, as it is, I'll read out that empowers the governor to summon, prorogue and dissolve the legislative assembly, state legislative assembly under this Article 174. The same thing done by the governor of West Bengal. Yes, a wonderful personality, right? Dr. of course, Ravi. So now the point in this case is, what is the option here? Option A, financial emergency. No, it's after Article 360 beta. Dissolution and summoning of state legislature. Yes, exactly. So B. I think, in this case, of course, president's rule also we have different articles. If it is national emergency, Article 352, state emergency 356, financial emergency 366, 360 like that. We have, so 174 is dealing with option B beta. Then come to the point here. 5th question. Which governor dissolved the West Bengal Legislative Assembly? I mentioned the great, of course, the name R.N. Ravi. Then what's the majority mark in 234 member Tamil Nadu Assembly? But a majority, of course, that the leading, of course, one party got maximum seats. I shouldn't say that majority seats, because maximum seats, because it's not sufficient to prove the majority. So that's actually 118 is required point in this case. But option C here. So 6th option is, what is that, please? C, 116, 117 and 118 and 119. So option is 118. Yeah, next one. Which constitutional mechanism is considered the best way to prove majority in a house? Yes, then we have different types of, in this case, governor's discretion, president's approval, floor test. That is a floor test. In the assembly hall, that has to be done. So option is here, C, Baba. So Samrat Chowdhury is the chief minister of which state? Because he expanded, this chief minister, concerned chief minister of the state, he expanded his cabinet yesterday. So based on that news, right, he has expanded his cabinet members. The same thing, he belongs to which state? The question here. Option A, Jharkhand, Bihar, Odisha, Chhattisgarh. But the answer for this question is Bihar. The 9th question, India, Vietnam signed how many MOUs during the business forum in Mumbai? I have covered all the points in that also. A very fantastic points mentioned that 8 MOUs better. right? So Vietnam, even yesterday's continuity, I've covered many points yesterday also. Generally, current affairs is a continuous process. If you observe the videos regularly, your current affairs, of course, your GK, and you can say everything you can do handle, of course, very easily better. That's the reason, please, a continuous process. It is follow my video regularly. By that, you will definitely develop your current affairs application. The president of Vietnam, who is that? Option is To Lam. So see right answer beta. India's Act East policy primarily focuses on Europe, Africa, and Latin America. Southeast, yes, last option is D, Southeast Asia. That is called as we have Act East policy is that one only. Option beta D, right answer in this case, right? So Southeast Asia is the right answer. 12th question. Which strait became important in news due to US-Saudi tensions? Right option is, మీకు తెలుసు answer this in this case is what? Strait of Hormuz. C is right answer here. Strait of Hormuz. Then Saudi Arabia reportedly suspended military access to which country? It's a big development, and that is I have covered in my news analysis also. Russia, China, France, and United States. Exactly, because their bases, US bases, are there in that concerned country. So please don't use our air base, and don't, of course, we are not giving our air space for this operation like that. So that's the reason here, and immediately the US President halted this application of Project Freedom also I mentioned in that analysis. So option for this question number 13 is United. Please take all the screenshot. By that you can have the questions with you that. So 14th question, Project Freedom was associated with climate action, space exploration, C, naval escort operations. Yes, option is C beta. ESIE stands for because the minister concerned announced those who are crossing 40 years of age, for all the workers, the concerned, this organization is looking after that one to medical checkup. So option is ESIE expansion is what? Employees Service Insurance Council. No, it's not council. B, Employees State Insurance Corporation. Yes, beta. The answer for this question, of course, that is Employees State Insurance Corporation is 16th. B answer, my youngsters. Then go to 16th question. The annual health checkup initiative launched by the government of India targets workers are aged, I just mentioned that, 40 and above. Which age group actually speaking? Which ministry launched the annual health checkup initiative? Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Labor and Empowerment and Employment, Labor and Employment, and D, Ministry of Rural Development. You will definitely guess because it comes under Labor and Employment. So option is C beta. So Ministry of Labor and Employment. Then Akashvani was established. It's called as All India Radio. It's established in which year? That's a big thing before independence occurred. That's 1936 is right answer, Baba. So almost 90 years we are going to have. That's the marathon started in Delhi. That's, of course, exactly, if I'm not wrong, that's June 8th was the foundation day. So that 1 month program is there. So therefore, what you can say, Akashvani established, in the answer for this question is 1936. Akashvani is associated with what actually? Television broadcasting? No. Public radio broadcasting. Yes, everybody will tell this answer, of course. Option is B beta. Then now come to the point of question number 20. The upgraded passenger reservation system of Indian Railways will replace a system that is nearly, how many years of old it is? 40 years of old. We are following that one from 40 years onwards, the same system we are following. Now it's replacing with AI. So I have covered in that one in news analysis also. Rail One app is associated with Air India, Indian Railways. Yes, exactly. Option is B beta. This is B right answer for this question. Foreign Secretary of India. I want to know the name of the wonderful personality. Yes, Vinay Mohit Kwatra. Yes, Harshvardhan Shringla and Vikram Misri. This is the right answer now. Come to the point. The Uttar Pradesh government shifted smart meters to which system? Is post-paid system or a hybrid system or offline system or token system? Please tell me the answer for this question, beta. It's a post-paid system. C right answer for the question number 23. 24th question. Which Indian women's team defeated South Korea in Archery World Cup Stage 2? It's a big development. Generally, South Korea is a very strong in that archery. So in our team did it. A great achievement for this Indian team. So that name of the team is Women's Recurve Team is D. The Archery World Cup Stage 2 was held in which place? That is in China. Of course, answer is Shanghai. C answer. Deepika Kumari is associated with which sport? Same thing, I mentioned the name now there. That is the answer here. Archery is right answer, beta option C in this case. Then go to question number 27. Which country recently hosted the Archery World Cup Stage 2? Just I mentioned the name of the city there previously. Now you can have Shanghai is the same country. Its answer is China. Yes, Mitchell Marsh. Recently in news, he belongs to which sport? Option is A, footballer, B, archer, C, cricketer. Yes, he belongs to cricket, so option is cricketer. C. DLS method in cricket is used for option A, pitch analysis, rain affected matches. Yes, this is the option better. 29th is B answer, rain affected matches. Then question number 30th, which organization reviewed initiatives to strengthen India's agricultural landscape? Yes, FICCI, NAFED, Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture. This is the answer, please. C, right answer. Then go to question number 31. The Strait of Hormuz connects the Persian Gulf with Arabian Sea, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea and Caspian Sea. But of course you answer that. The very important question, it is Arabian Sea better. That's the reason why it's very important for us. So which country's parliament speaker was Mohammad Baghar Ghalibaf? Option is Iran. So that is in news, of course. He went to Pakistan at the time of negotiations with America. The term Atmanirbhar Bharat primarily relates to option A, globalization, B, self-reliance, and C, privatization, D, liberalization. But the answer is very, of course, Atmanirbharta, called as what? Self-reliance. So option is B. Then 34th question, which constitutional authority administers oath to ministers in a state? Of course, chief minister also. That is, in the state point of view, you can say governor is the answer. Article 174 is very important. Focus on that today. Puducherry is a union territory or state? Beta, it's exactly a union territory. Where is that here? But one thing is that with the legislature, that's the reason in the news, of course, it was elections also completed. So option A state. B, in this case is what you can say, a union territory with a legislature, union territory without legislature, a special administrative region. Beta, option is for this question is B, a union territory with legislature. Then go to question number 36. Rabindra Jayanti is celebrated to mark the birth anniversary of the great Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. So option is here C, beta. Then go to question number 37. Which of the following best describes a hung assembly? No elections held. Yes, elections held, of course. Governor's rule imposed no. No party secures absolute majority. The live example is Tamil Nadu result. So that is option is C here. These are the wonderful questions, my friends. Hope you understood. Every day I can upload in the same style. Follow my channel, and of course those who are willing to join our program, either IAS or you can say CLAT, most welcome to my academy. Of course, Mantra IAS Academy in Hyderabad, 8801627181. Have a great time. We'll meet again with another video. Bye bye, my friends. God bless you.